Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine. Our today's topic of chapter number 1 is multiplication. And the learning objective of this video is how to solve real life problems using multiplication. In this video, we will solve some examples of the real life problems by using the operation multiplication. So let's move. Story problems of multiplication. So students, these are the keywords that commonly used for multiplication, just like addition and subtraction. Number 1, information of 1 is given and asked for many. It means that sometimes we have given the information of one thing and we have to find that information for the many things. For example, let me give you an example. For example, if you have given a cost of one candy and if you have to find the cost of 10 candies, so this type of situation is can be solved by using multiplication. And why I have highlighted this thing, because this is the common situation you will see in most of the word problems of multiplication. So times is also a keyword that commonly used for multiplication. And product, you all know about the product already. Multiplied by, it can be already identified by its name, multiplied for multiplication. Twice and double, these two words have the same meaning, and these two words means given number multiplied by 2. For example, if any word problem you have given one of these words, twice or double, so what we will do in solution, you will just multiply the given number by the number 2. Similarly, if you have given the word triple, so it means that whatever the number will be given to you, you will multiply that number by number 3. So this is our first example in which we have given, if the cost of one school bag is rupees 500, how much will 8 bags cost? As I told you students, then that in multiplication word problems, most of the thing you will be given that we have given the information of one thing and we have to find that information for the many things. Like in this example, we have given the cost of one school bag. We have given information of one thing, that is cost of one school bag, which is 500, and we have to find that information for the many things. Like we have to find the cost of many things, 8 bags, more than one thing. So by reading this question, we can easily identify that we have to perform multiplication here to find out answer. Now in solution, we will first write our statements, and you all know how to write down the statements as I told you in the word problems of addition and subtraction. You have to just think about the given numbers, like what is the number 500, and you will get the answer that this number is the cost of one school bag. So we will write cost of one school bag is equals to rupees 500. Now again think about this number, what is this number, and the answer is this is the total number of bags whose cost we have to find out. So we will write second statement as total bags is equals to 8. After writing these two statements, you already know that you have to perform multiplication here. So after writing your statements, you just move towards the multiplication. We will first copy our multiplicand, that is 500, and second will be multiplier, that is 8, and after multiplication our product will be 4000. I will not go towards the details of multiplication because you already know how to multiply the given numbers in the previous video. So in this video I will just tell you about the word problems of identification of word problems and about the statements, because you already know how to multiply the numbers. So by multiplication of these two numbers, 508, 500 multiplied by 8 is equal to 4000. We can write our answer statement as the cost of 8 bags is equal to rupees 4000. This is the answer. Now this is our second example in which we have given in a school students went for a picnic for which school collected rupees 100 from one student. Again you can see we have given the information of one thing, that is the money of one student, and how much money did a school collect from 50 students, and we have to find that information for the many things, that is we have to find the amount from the 50 students. So by reading this question you can easily identify that here we have to perform multiplication to find our answer. Now move towards our answer. In solution, we will first write our statements. As you know, in the word problems, we start a solution by writing down the statements. As we have given two numbers, so we will write two statements. How we will write our statements? Again, we will think about the given numbers. Number 100, what is number 100? Number 100 is the money of one student. So we will write money of one student. And what is number 50? Number 50 are the total number of students. So we will write total students 50. After writing these two statements, we will multiply our given numbers. 100 is multiplicand, 50 multiplier. We will copy down these two numbers in vertical form and multiply these two numbers. After multiplication, and you all know how to multiply the three-digit number by the two-digit number, as you have already learned in the previous video. So after multiplication, our answer will be 5,000. We will write our answer statement as school collected rupees 5,000 from the 50 students. In the third example, we have given a library has 120 shelves and there are 125 books in each shelf. How many books are there in the library? Again, in this question, student, we have given the information of one thing, that is we have given the information of one shelf. Each shelf there are 125 books. We have given the information of one shelf, and what we have to find? We have to find the number of books for the 120 shelves. So again, by reading this question, you will easily identify that here we have to perform multiplication to find the total number of books in the library. So we will start our solution by the statements. Again, we will think or the about our given numbers. What is number 120? Number 120 are the number of shelves. So we will write number of shelves is equal to 120. What is number 125? 125 is the number of books in each shelf. So we will write books in each shelf is equal to 125. And by multiplication of these two numbers, the product will be the total number of books in the library, and this is the multiplication of three-digit number by three-digit number, which you have already learned how to multiply three-digit number by three-digit number in the previous video. So by the product of these two numbers is 15,000. So our answer statement will be there are 15,000 books in the library. So this is our third example in which we have given there are 1440 minutes in a day. How many minutes are there in 1 week? Again, in this example, we have given the information of one thing, that is we have given the number of minutes in 1 day, and we have to find that information for the many things, that is we have to find the number of minutes in more than 1 day. Okay, we have given 1 week. We have not given the number of days. So first we will convert this 1 week into the number of days before multiplication. Unlike the previous example, you can see that in the previous example we given the two numbers for multiplication and we easily multiplied that two numbers. But in this example we have given only one number, that is 1440. The second number is missing. So the second number will come from this 1 week, because we know in 1 week we have 7 days. So we will multiply this 1440 by 7. And one thing you have to remember, that we have given the information about a day, number of minutes in a day. So it is necessary to convert this week into the number of days, because we cannot find, if we have given the information about day, so we cannot find that information for about week. First we will convert this 1 week into the number of days for for multiplication. If you are thinking that we will why we are not simply multiplying this number by this number 1, so you are wrong, because we cannot multiply 1440 by this number for our answer, because this is not the number for multiplication. This is just 1 week. This number is given for the week, not for our solution. So in the solution we will write our statements as first number. We can simply write a statement minutes in a day is equal to 1440, and second number will be from the 1 week, that is 1 week is equal to 7 days. We are converting week into days. Why we are converting? Because we have given the information in the form of day. Now we will multiply these two numbers 1440 by 7 like this in vertical form, and you will get this answer 10,080. So we will write our statement as there are 10,080 minutes in 1 week. Now in this example you have given, if Sarah has 20 paper flowers and Rida has 5 times more paper flowers than Sarah, how many flowers does Rida has? In this example, students, this keyword times will tell you that you have to perform multiplication here, because times is the keyword used for multiplication, and I have highlighted it for your easily identification. Okay, in solution we have given first number 20, and what is 20? 20 is the number of flowers that Sarah has. So we will write our first statement, Sarah has paper flowers is equal to 20. Our second number is 5. So we will write Rida has paper flowers is equals to 5 multiplied by 20. Why I have written multiply by 20? Why not 5? Why not only 5? Because by reading this question, you will know that Rida has not 5 paper flowers, but Rida has 5 times more paper flowers than Sarah. This 5 times means that if we add 25 times, means 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 25 times. If we add 25 times, we will get the number of flowers that Rida has. But as you know, multiplication is a repeated addition. So instead of long addition, we can simply multiply 20 by 5 to find the number of flowers that Rida has. So whenever this word times will be given to you, you will just simple multiply the given number by the number which is written before this word times. So in this solution we will just multiply 20 by 5 to find the number of flowers that Rida has. So 100 is the answer, and you can see that Sarah has 20 paper flowers and Rida has 100 paper flowers, and 100 is the 5 times greater number than 20. So we can write our statement as Rida has 100 paper flowers. In this example, we have given age of the father is twice the age of his son. If age of son is 25 years, then what is the age of the father? In this example, students, this word that I have highlighted twice will tell you that this is the problem of multiplication. And twice means, as I told you when I was explaining the keywords of multiplication, that twice means you have to multiply the given number by 2. Twice means 2 multiplied by given number. So here we have given the one number only, and second number is missing. So this number 25 is the age of son. We will write age of son is equal to 25 years. And what is the age of father? Age of father is twice the age of his son. Twice means 2 multiplied by given number. What is the given number? Given number is 25. So we will multiply age of father is equals to 2 multiplied by 25. So here we will just multiply 25 by 2 to find the age of father. Why? Because age of father is twice the age of his son. So we will multiply the age of son by 2 to find the age of father. So here if son is 25 years, so father will be 50 years old. So we will write our statement as age of the father is 50 years. Students, I hope you understand all the things. Keep practicing and good luck for the next time.